welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless roller coaster ride that is to come. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So it's down to business here. So a great thrill to witness the start of a brand new managerial career. What a day this is for him. And, Jim, what do you think of his prospects?
I think it's sink or swim time for him, Peter. An appointment that seems to split opinion amongst the supporters, but they can play a part in getting right behind him and the team, and who knows, a decent start, and it could have the desired impact.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chip through.
We haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Throw it. Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Passes it through. Right through the middle. Is it in? That is wayward.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Battles to win it back. There's a move that looked promising. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to slip it through. He's gone for it! And that's off target.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Plays it out to the wing. What a throw in. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post.
That was travelling. final action of the first half. So there was the first half.
Steaua Bucharest ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Steaua Bucharest can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Thrust towards the front line. He's dealt with that well. That intervention was very necessary. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Good idea, just poorly executed. The route one option. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Steaua Bucharest had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Ball, who's going to get there? Boots it upfield. Gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? The final whistle. It's a so-so start. Don't draw too many conclusions from that. Early days. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, a draw is never a bad thing on the opening.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Off we go then. Goes long and forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Bruma pumps it forwards. Bruma, now the pass. Tries a through ball. Hoists it high. Can he find a finish now? Shoots! That is wayward.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Knocks it towards the front. So what now? Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been repelled. Pumps it upfield. Passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Danger averted for now. Gets it back. He goes long. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Gets it back. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Defence has got rid of that. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Who's going to make this theirs? And the first half is done. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Shelbred. And it's Bruma. was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Down on the touchline, seems there's going to be a change. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Whipped in. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. That's not the ball he wanted. Bruma. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That had to be more accurate. Sticks in a foot to win it back. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Really should have hit the net. Good idea, just poorly executed. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now it's Shellbread. Shellbread showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now the pass. Turns and goes back. Bruma. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Looks like a good ball through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that's it. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Welcome all to what is the first of the group stage fixtures of the Europa League. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So the central characters bask in the pre-match atmosphere as the anthem rings out. Now the lineups for the game. So it's away we go then. Goes long and forward. Looks to slip it through. Pumps it upfield. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Danger averted for now. Tries a through ball. He's off on a marauding run. This could fall anywhere. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Comes flying in! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Fair. Passes it through. Still goalless at the moment. Shapes the shoots! Goal! Feyenoord! And it's Feyenoord who take the lead.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Feyenoord take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Played it short. Another delicate ball. Looks like a good ball through. In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you play back again.
Pushes it out wide. Has gone out. Now the pass. Chance! Gets good distance on it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's the throw. Fair. Lobs it in gently. Fair, floats one over. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goal! Feyenoord! And they get themselves in front! Jens Toornstra did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Feyenoord get themselves into the lead. Looks to dink one in. Let's put a stop to that. Chip through. Turns and goes back. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Looks to slip it through. And he's onside. Back of the net. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Feyenoord take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Who's going to make this theirs? Sticks in a foot to win it back. clever pass. Defence has got rid of that. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Can he find a finish now? Hits one! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it's not quite the end of the world, but it doesn't help. A defeat in the first game. Now they need to turn it round and recover over the rest of the... The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Takes it forward. Gets his foot in there. Nicely for him. That is wayward.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Tries the route one option. Plays it out to the wing, tries a through ball, he's played him through, looking to force his way through. Goal! Nil! First blood drawn.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's gone out of play. Looking to get there first, deftly done. And the counter is on. Chooses to deal with it himself. Looks to slip it through. Now the cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Bad Steaua plays it short. It's long and forward. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And here's the chance to counter. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Steaua Bucharest find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out. Steaua Bucharest need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Throw in. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Hits one! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Jose Font. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure, simple as that.
Gets it back. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better and he knows it.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Passes it through. He spotted the run and played him through. He's away! That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. And he's whipped it in low. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now, can he capitalise? Keeper's ball. Five minutes left on the clock. Tries a through ball. Crosses into the area. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's Remy. And he's on his way! Pumps it upfield. And that's well defended. Looks to dink on it. Very well to intervene. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Do you know, after the goal, I thought they had time on their side to get back into this match, but that stubborn opposition defence, they always looked that little bit too strong.
Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. A very warm welcome to all of you from the San Siro in Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries a through ball. It's a good-looking cross. There to get rid. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Still going. Where to next? Up to meet it! Goal! Milan! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Milan take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Didn't have enough to concern the defence. Lobs it in gently. Çalhanoğlu looking to get on the end of this. Suso passes it through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Kucharczyk. Away from immediate danger. Looks like a good ball through. Çalhanoğlu looking to get on the end of this. Has a hit! That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, well, his reaction was lively enough, Peter, but his finish looked hurried and uncomposed. He could have and probably should have scored.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Looks to slip it through. Bonaventura. Bonaventura! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
The half-time whistle goes.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Steaua Bucharest need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Kucharczyk battles to win it back. Pumps it forwards. Referee's given a throw. Suso conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. It out wide, overhits and out of play. It's come loose. He slid it through.
And he has to produce a better first touch than that. It's imperative to keep the ball closer to your feet than the opposition's, and a smartening up is needed.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Goes long. Hit into the middle. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. What a throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Throw it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Tries a through ball, decent looking ball, and he's onside. Milan have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Into the last 5 minutes. Surely he scores! Kucharczyk shoots! Fantastic from Kucharczyk! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes. Now the pass. Up for the header! He's done very well to get to that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, capable of executing what others are unlikely to even try. He functions...
He's delivered all right! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Ibrahimovic scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Looks to slip it through. Suso tries to stroke it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Early ball.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Goes wide. Suso. Romagnoli, he's gone long. Well, that's where he wants it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Fantastic from Kucharczyk! And with that goal comes comfort. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries a through ball. Great leap! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Charchik. Shapes the shoots. No, he's missed it.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction. Milan have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Milan have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a long forward pass. Spoon forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Bonaventura really struggling to influence the game.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number 1, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first, and I think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat, so I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea or two to combat that.
Tosses one in. That is a class save, he had to be at his best. Billia battles to win it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Has a look and has a go. And that's it. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.